This playthrough is rated T for teen.
There's coins popping out of my butt. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Ys, the Memories of Celceta. In the last episode, we ran to the town of Dinan, found out the secret to our good friend, and found out that the ladies all go for the coins as they collect them while I'm just standing there. And also the gold mask was taken or something like that, I think. But anyway, yeah, now we've got a side quest time before we head off to try and go after the gold mask. Yeah, because that one lady was simping so hard for the, L deal that she tried to get the gold mask and then help the bad guys, the dark tribe, get the mask. So thanks for that. But anyway, let's, I was just seeing if there was anything there, so see if actually you have anything to say, so. Anything new? On the other side of the Ashen Forest lies the former capital of the Kingdom of Celceta, El Duke. In the center of it lies the Temple of the Sun, where the Lord El Dio once resided. The journey there won't be an easy one, but I know you can do it. Take care, all of you. Alright, well, we can do it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this is a chance for us to get some, see, I already did all the animals, so if you've done all the animals, you'll get the trophy for that one. Bobby, the other villagers are really strong. When they fight, it's not fair. Outarming us is cowardly. That's just war, dude. Like, war is not honorable. To think Garuda would stoop so low as to use the people of his own village as hostages. I'm just glad no one's hurt. That's all that matters in the end. I guess so. But can't he be punished or something like that? Like a good person can. Eventually. Well, we'll take care of that. So. Magic must not be used to fulfill your desires, but to control them. That's a proverb Sidao taught me. It's one of my favorites. But I want to use power to control people. Please take care of your journey to El Duke. Should you have a chance, I'd appreciate it if you check the quest board. Alright, Greta. Garuda needs to be stopped, no matter the cost. We'll continue to observe his actions as best we can. It's not going to be easy for you, but we're counting on you. Great, I'm the only one who can do it. Aren't you guys a village of, like, a shadow tribe or whatever? Why can't you all do it? Why does it always have to be the red-haired warrior? Oh, wait, because there'd be no video game if I didn't do it, so. Garuda's gone way too far. I wonder what the others who fled from this village are doing now. Working for the evil tribe, I guess? Okay. Yeah, sorry, just to earn a little extra cash, I'm leaving this item on unless otherwise noted, so hopefully you don't find it too annoying. It's not too bad. Alright, we got a couple of quests we can do. Silent. Secret synthesis. Yumi, rare and invaluable elixirs. I need ingredients for certain top secret elixir. I'll tell you more in person, so please speak with me in my laboratory. Yami, the medicine maker. Good luck charm. Client, Mikuri, tablets. I'm looking for an accessory that will increase my luck. If you have anything that seems to fit that description, please bring it to me. I'll give it a suitable reward. And finally, Twilight Flowers. Librarian Greta. 10,000 gold. I've heard reports that a dangerous plant monster called an Andorala has been sighted in the subterranean forest. I'd appreciate it if someone would go defeat it. Alright. We can do that. Do you have anything else to say? Okay, never mind. It's the same thing. Andorala seems to be a subspecies of another type of beast called a flora. If left alone for long enough, there's a chance they're going to multiply, so I'd appreciate it if you could eradicate them quickly. Well, no, quickly, but there's no time limit on it, I don't believe so. Oh, yeah, I guess I could be using the boots to run through stuff, but yeah. We're in town, it's not that big of a deal, so. Okay, we don't have well, I'll talk to her, but we technically have the good luck accessory, but I want to make an extra one for it. Garuda is the same crafty devil as ever, using others to do his dirty work for him. His magical and tactical abilities are brilliant! Brilliant! But knowledge without the means supplied is no better than idiocy. I guess so. I guess that makes sense. I hear you're going to El Duke. The Ashen Forest may be full of dangers, but the area around El Duke in particular is crawling with monsters. We wouldn't normally think of going near there, but if you really must, please be certain you take every possible precaution. By precaution, you mean I'll just take my sword and just wail on everything and we'll be fine? Yeah, pretty much. People used to say Garuda was a prodigy. What's a prodigy? It's a stuck-up person who just happened to be born with a lot of skill. That was the first time I've seen Garuda in a long time. He's really changed. Naturally, his appearance is different, but his expression is more penetrating, like he's looking right through you. It's frightening. It's scary. But we've already passed the Halloween season. It shouldn't be scary anymore. That Groot is such a fool! An insolent fool! He left the village before I was born, so now I know little of the details, but well, I know well enough to know he's bad news. There's no excuse for causing trouble like that. It's other nonsense. It's total bupkis. I found it in a Cracker Jack box. Let's see what you got for us. Let's see. Probably should go and buy new equipment. I think I have enough money to at least grab a couple of items. Not everything, though. I had to kind of pick and choose what I want to upgrade on this one. Let's see, we have one right now. We'll probably just go with at least Adol for sure. Since I always use him at least. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money. I didn't off screen. I was gonna off screen grind money, but I never did it because I just didn't. I probably could sell all my old gear. I'm not really using it, so. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think you have the sorceress robes. Yeah, sorcery robes. So. What I could do is just buy a couple of armors and just swap them out if I really need to. Let's see, she has her best weapon. Let's buy Karna's. Oh wait, no, didn't we? No, I'm thinking of well, no, we just got her her weapon, so it's not super much better. I mean, it's still better, but I was trying to think of could do Durin's or something like that. Or Ozma for Pierce. Yeah, we'll at least buy a sorcery robe. Just to have at least some decent defense or whatever, so. Alright, let's go into the medical place. Synthesizing in the magical laboratory. And Dan, you can use materials to synthesize medicinal items, finally. And there's the old man there. Oh. How many times do we have to tell you this lesson, old man? If you need to use our services, please feel free to let me know. You might be an old pervert, but Yami synthesis skills are exceptional. Alright, what can we do here? We can make synthesis potions with marl flower, so now we can just make them for a reduced cost. Bitter potions, Kaiser potions, which are the big heals at 2,000. 2,000 HP! Still cost a bit to make, though. Antidote powders, anti-paralysis power, purification powers, Catholicon. So now we can actually do stuff with all the stuff we've been collecting. Roto droplets, a lot cheaper than buying them. And basically, it's better if you can. It's better to buy stuff. Now, here's the big thing that we want to start grinding stuff for, at least to a little bit, is the stat boosting items. Yeah, you can get life elixirs, which give you 100 HP, power elixirs for +3 strength, guard elixirs for +3, but they do require rare stuff to drop, but I don't know how much I'll grind for those. I might do a little bit of grinding for them, not then too crazy, because we're just playing normal mode, so we don't need to go over the top insane when it comes to that stuff. Might maybe make a couple of power tablets for just some buffs, temporary buffs, even though I haven't really been doing buffs in the game, really. So, alright, see what you got for me, old man.
Yeah, do you need something?
You put a quest on the board, right? We're here about that.
Could you tell us what it is you need? Of course, I can rest easy if you're the ones taking care of it. What I need you to do is bring me the ingredients to brew up a special elixir. Specifically... Oh, I'm not allowed to say, am I? I almost forgot.
You're not allowed to tell us the items you need for your quest. What? It's not something dangerous, is it?
I don't think we should accept a request which may end up directly or indirectly harming people.
Considering you're asking us to do this for you, I feel you have a duty to explain.
That's a completely reasonable view, but I'm not the one who wants the elixir made, and I have a duty to protect my client's privacy. But I can't force you to accept either, so if you're not interested...
Well, actually, I can promise you on his behalf that's not going to be used for anything dangerous.
As can I. In fact, I have a good idea what this elixir is. If I'm right, there's no need to worry at all.
So, client confidentiality is the only reason you cannot say, then? The issue is not one of public safety?
Well, if Durin and Freda say so,
I think we could trust him, but Freda just joined the party. Durin? Okay, that's a different matter.
We'll just assume it's something deeply personal and leave it at that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, I'll leave it up to you whether you want to undertake this request or not. The ingredients I need are as follows: a Yupil flower, a Libra flower, a Reparo flower, fruit, and a Rada fruit. Then I'll need a poisonous organ and some frog extraction. Oh, some acidic liquid and a slime mold as well. I'll need one of each of these 8 ingredients. If you are inclined to help, I would be most appreciative. Let's see. I think. Let's see what I've got right now. I might have to do some exchanges for some of the stuff. So let's see. I need. Let's see. Was it a Yupil flower? I thought I had that one. I might not have to. Okay, so I have to make that one. We can exchange it to create that in the first place. So, actually, I might not have any of these. I might have to actually combine all these. Huh. Okay. Let's say. Well, no, we have the Reparo fruit for sure, and the Rada fruit. I just have to make those flowers. I have to exchange them to make those. If you don't have Reparo fruits, go to. You can exchange 5 Chico nuts and Celery, or you can harvest point at the Sanctuary Approach and Table Mountain areas to get those to drop. If you don't have Arada fruits, you can exchange 2 Reparo fruits and Komodo for those items. Beast material. Do I have the poisonous organ? Yeah, I've got those. If you don't have those, exchange 3 sturdy hides at Komodo. Frog extract. Let's see. Do I have that one? Yeah, I have that one. If you don't have that one, exchange 3 clear liquids at Celery. And then acidic liquid. I thought I saw that. Maybe I don't have that one. There it is. Acidic liquid. If you don't have that one, exchange 6 clear liquids in Danan. And then slime mold. Do I have the slime mold? I don't think I have that one, so. Yeah, some of them I haven't really grinded for to get all those slime molds. We just have to synthesize some material. Oh no, not here. Sorry. We have to mix those together. Oh, that's not something I should check. Okay. Let's see. So I need slime mold. So yeah, we'll just exchange that. We just need 1. Okay. And then let's see if there's anyone else to talk to before we go teleporting all over the place. I can't believe anyone would want to call himself a Darkling in this day and age. I've never heard of anything so ludicrous. Surely they can't be unaware of the implications of what they're doing. I don't know. They're bad guys. Who knows? Gruda really is a fool. Taking on the name of the Darklings for himself and repeating exactly the same mistakes their ancestors made. Trying to justify their sins by sinning even further is inconceivable to me. Inconceivable! I don't believe you know what that word you think it means. But yeah, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it and all that such yada yada yada. There's Gruda's house. Yeah, this is supposed to be Gruda's house. So, and Durin and Freda grew up with him, and yeah, it's one of those childhood friend moments where you're like, oh, that's sad. Okay, but anyway, let's go to the map. We want to let's see. That's Celery. Where's Komodo Village? I need to get that Yupil. It was the Yupil flower that I needed, right? Even though I just told you what I needed to do. Yeah, it was the 2 flowers, the Yupil and the Marl flower. I shouldn't have enough Marl flowers to be able to exchange those out, so. Oh, there it is. Change materials. Plant stuff, so yeah, we need let's see. It takes two Yupil flowers to make Libra flowers, so I need 2 of those to make that. And then I just need a Yupil flower. I need to grind some more. Luckily I've got enough wilted flowers to at least make a few, so. But I don't need those right now, so yeah, here's all the other fruit things if you need to get all those together, so. Luckily we can just teleport to places, so.
Unfortunately, it teleports us outside the village, but yeah, that's more annoying than anything, so. That goblin was extremely intimidating. It didn't seem evil, though. But we fought it, so it is evil. So this is the one of the goblins our ancestor created. Supposedly it's a particular special one, but its power is truly amazing. Amazing. Alright, anything else you want to say? A Yupple flower, a Libra flower, a pyro fruit, and a Rada fruit. They'll need poisonous organs, some frog extract. Oh, okay, it's just the same thing, so. Alright, give them the ingredients.
Looks like you brought everything I asked for. Thank you very much.
Delivered all the ingredients.
I wonder what kind of elixir comes from such a bizarre set of ingredients.
I can't stop thinking about it either.
Well, I can't tell you myself, but how about this? I'll get to work making it right away, and when I'm done, you can deliver it to my client yourself.
Oh, that works.
That's true. You don't have to worry about your client's privacy if the answer comes from the client directly.
That seems an acceptable compromise indeed. That's why you came all this way to deliver the elixir to me? I don't know why you're so interested.
Hey, it's in our nature to be curious. So what's in it for?
Well, if you must know, it's an anti-aging elixir. Ugh. Dude, just accept the fact you're gonna get old. What? Is there a problem with that? I don't see what's so strange about wanting to stay young. I mean, we did get paid for our services, I assume.
Well, that's true, but... forgive me for asking, but how old are you?
Been a while since I thought about it, but probably somewhere around 92? Yeah, it looks pretty good for a 90-year-old.
What?
90? Oh, shush, all your shouting is giving me a headache.
It was worth gathering the ingredients just to see your reaction.
I think you're enjoying this a little too much, Frida.
Yeah, I didn't think you were expecting that answer, were you? Here's your reward.
Anyway, yeah, we get 3 life elixirs, 3 power elixirs, and 3 guard elixirs. Very nice, yeah. Get a couple of freebies without a grind for them.
I feel exhausted. Yeah, it's like this whole ordeal has taken a few years off my life.
You're not even that old with Camilica. Anyway, you get the secret synthesis quest, so, okay. Alright. Let's go get that one attack quest out of the way, so we have to head back into the subterranean forest. And let's see, is there... I was just trying to see if there was a quick way to... really not a super fast way of doing it, so... We'll just run into the forest and find it. Just trying to think if there was like a really good spot for... really to fight that. I do like the fact that there's like little spots for all your where you previously were walking around in, just so you have kind of an idea where you're at last, and the map telling you where like a lot of drops are. So if you don't have like any online sources or haven't played the games or whatever, you can you know you get a little assistance. So oh.
Let's get him.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to set them to attack mode, so. Actually, I probably should ignore these guys for now while I, oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna, let's see. Well, I mean, we're gonna be fighting an enemy, but they're really not that hard. I was gonna equip, like, skill stuff so I could, well, if there's some I can get, I'll get them, so. Okay, let's ignore the rest of them. Yeah, I'll just keep going. Might as well get the gathering spots while I'm here. I haven't really been doing much grinding in that respect, so. There it is. Uh-oh, bad news bears. Whoops. I did not mean to hit that.
All right, now.
Oh yeah, I should be using her just because these guys aren't super hard, but they are annoying just because of them jumping around and everything like that. Oh, we got a new ability, Circlet Slash and Arc Blast too. Nice, look at that. Yeah, they can like poison you and use the heavy condition on you and stuff like that, so they're a little annoying. But as long as you're a supremely decent level, you'll be able to handle it. So, all right, let's head back. Whoops, no, didn't mean to set a destination. Yeah, you can teleport at any time, even if you're, you've had damage and stuff like that. So, let's turn that in at the quest board. You have to go all the way to the top for that one. Yep. Sorry, you were able to defeat the Andoralis? Wonderful. Here's your reward. Then we get 10,000 gold. And we complete the quest. All right, now we need to get the. We already charmed the animals, so now I just need the good luck charm. So let's go. Actually, I should have stayed in Komodo to make that other item. Let me do that really quick. What we need to do is basically the good luck items are either the silver axe or gold axe. Silver axe is a little bit cheaper to make than the gold axe, and we'll get a gold axe for free anyway. And I don't want to. That's the one that gives you more gold when defeating enemies and stuff like that. So I want to synthesize a silver axe. So let's see. So let's go in here. Hey, nice to see you. There's actually another material I'd like you to bring to me. Oh, I forgot there's some quests we could do here. I didn't. Well, anyway. Yeah, if you go to this guy, he has a quest for. Well, I was gonna do it, but I forgot. In my mind, it slipped that we were gonna do a quest for him eventually. It's just I forgot. I was expecting to finish this quest and then get a quest online from him. So, what would that be? Well, I read about an old book I brought in for the forest. Supposedly, it's a really tough kind of hide you can harvest from beasts in the primeval lands. People used to refer to it simply as bizarre hide. You made it across the river, so I thought maybe possibly find some in your travels. So who wants to bring you one of these bizarre hides? Yeah, if I had one of those, I'd be able to make all kinds of new crafts. Just the one should be enough this time. If you find anything like it on your travels, please let me know. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Okay, so the way you get this one is you have to defeat goose spawns in the underground ruins. They're those like large spore creatures. So let's see if I have that one already. I might. But I haven't been grinding stuff, so it's one of those things I always forget if I've actually gotten it or not. I think it's Beast. Let's see, Bizarre Hide. I might not have this one yet. No. At least I'm not seeing it here, so. Okay, I don't have it yet. So what we need to do is we either need to go fight those creatures, or we could exchange it for some sturdy hides. So that might be easier to do. I was just double checking to see if I had it already. Okay, nope. All right, let's head back to. I should have just done this ahead of time, but I'm always really bad about like, even though I know what I need to do, I'm always bad about pre-planning stuff. If that makes sense. You know what you need to do, but you don't do it. Like you're not efficient at like, oh, I should get this now while I'm here, that type of thing. So. Exchange. Whoops. Exchange beast materials. Where are you? Bizarre hides. So yeah, 6 sturdy hides will do that. So get one of those. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get one from a drop, but oh well. Now hopefully you remember where everything is in the game, folks. Luckily it's all labeled. It's just you know, if you take breaks or whatever, so you might temporarily forget. So I think it's still easy to duck and roll through places. So anything else to say? Okay, yeah. Okay, hand over the hide. You want to do this if you're really into crafting in the game. Is this what you're looking for, Saizen? Hand over the bizarre hide. So strong and it's so flexible. Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. All right, let me try making something with this. Can you wait a moment? If you didn't want to grind for, or if you didn't want to turn sturdy hides in or fight the goosebawns, the next area we're going to go to, the Forest of Spores, has creatures that'll drop that as well. But I wanted to get this now, so not bad if I do say so myself. Here you go. And we get a life ring 3 from him. Oh, this does look really polished. Thanks. See you later, Sizen. Come by any time. If you need help me to craft anything, just bring me the materials. Work me as hard as you like.
Not
right.
bad.
What was with the audio on that? Anyway, yeah, he can now craft additional accessories, so let me show you what he can craft now. He can craft the level 3 stuff now, so ring 3, power ring 3, shield ring, skill ring, let's see, blue tree earring is another one. Where's that one at? Yeah, that's the increases SP gain when attacking. Spirit tree earring, skills charge extra faster, courage belt, gain XP when damaged, and then where's the perilous bandana, where you increase your strength, and strength goes up and then damage goes up when your HP is low. So if you're trying to do danger mode, I'm not really good enough at this game to do danger mode builds. Same with the risky bandana. That one, although that one we could have gotten earlier. That was the. I don't know why I mentioned it, because we could have already gotten that one. Courage Scarf is also one. You attain SP when walking. Hermit Scarf brings enlightenment to wearer, so you gain XP by walking. So I might get one of these Hermit Scarves, but eventually when I trade in the Onyxes for it. I don't know how much, like I said, on normal mode, I don't really worry too much about experience grinding, because usually if you just fight everything, you're going to get your levels. For this is only if you're fighting like the higher difficulties, or if you're trying to get max level for the achievement. So, we'll see. Warrior Seal 3, I think is another one. Where's that one at? Yeah, plus 3 experience gain. I might get a couple of those, just to get my skills up a little bit faster. I am a little bit behind on those. And then let's see. Where's the Tactician Gloves? That's another one you can make. There it is. Tactician Gloves. Recover more SP on skill finish. Where's the immovability belt? Can't be knocked back during skills. So if you're not going to be, you basically get to finish what you're doing. And then the silver. Where's those? There it is. The silver dragon charm and the gold dragon charm are also available. This one prevents curse. It gives you +5 to your defense. And gold dragon prevents misfortune at +5 to strength. So, but anyway, what we want to make is we want to make a silver axe for our so we need to go get a silver ingot. So let's go back. For some reason, I already thought I had a silver ingot. I must have forgotten. So let's back. Yeah, we'll have to go back to Kazan. So unfortunately, there isn't really a one-stop shop for all your like refining needs, which I guess makes sense. Well, actually, the real world, a big town might have everything you need, but in this game, not so much. So, oh well. Oops, no, I want to go downstairs. I need a silver ingot from you, sir. Luckily, it's not too expensive to make silver ingots, so. I said it's easier to make easier to make a silver axe than it is a golden axe, and the one we get eventually will I want to keep that one just so if I want to do any money grinding outside of doing this the jar trick which is you just leave your game on. All right, let's make another silver axe. Normally there wouldn't be a reason to make 2 of these, but we have to give them. We have to give that guy something, so back in town there. Oops. Alright, back in town. Yeah, I wish I was being a bit more efficient in this episode. Oh well. I'm having fun. Anyway, hand over the good luck accessory. You brought an accessory for me. Why, thank you. Which accessory are you going to give me? Show the silver axe. This is an accessory that lets you obtain rare items more easily, correct? If you give her the gold axe, she says, this is the item that gives you more gold. That type of thing. So it's not like the dialogue's super different. Huh, it seems interesting. I think I like it. So you're sure I can have the silver axe? Yep, I made one already. Thank you very much. Here's something from me in return. And we get 20 Enigma tablets from her. Goodbye then. May we both find happiness.
Job well done.
Even though I hardly use temporary buffs and stuff like that, but show off the Enigma tablets. They give you random effects, so who knows what you'll get? Hooray! Trying to think what I want to use those items on. I might use them on Adol. I'm kind of a guy that likes using everything on one character just to. Okay, let's go back to Komodo. There's another quest there we can do. Alright. I just like finishing the quests when we get them, so that way I'm all aware of that. So, alright, let's go to the quest board. Let's see, where's the I already got the that one, so that was the other quest I was thinking of. Sorry, we already did that quest earlier, so we could have done that a lot earlier, which I did. Let's see. Yeah, Artisan Sizen, new accessories. Carter friends, I'd like to ask you for more materials from me. If you get a chance, come and see me in my shop. Okay, sorry I did that one. Yeah, I forgot I'd already. I marked on my list to do it later, but I was like, oh right, I'd forgotten I actually did that ahead of time. Let's see. If we go back to Kaznan, we can go see Mouse again for some another little bit of random tidbit of information. So. Can we get the latest scoops? I'll sell you the latest gossip, fresh on the presses for only 100 gold. How is it? All right. Yeah, thanks. Today's scoop is about the bartender Mucho. He's actually a former miner. With a build like that, a really good one, as you might imagine. But one day he just announced he's going to pursue his dreams. Higher quality muscles come from high quality foods, he said. And he plans to convince everyone of that by starting an inn, bar, restaurant, and serving only the finest quality ingredients. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You're only doing this if you're trying to get the achievements for it, so. Okay, I think Griselda now has another set of rewards for us now at this point, because I believe we're at 60% map completion, so she should have more money for me, which means I can buy some equipment. Oh, you come to report your progress on the map. Let's hear it then. You made exceptional progress to have filled this much space in such a short amount of time. Here is the reward for your efforts thus far. Now we get 15,000 gold for our map completion. I bid you farewell for now, but I'll be eagerly waiting your next report. Okay, let's see. There should be. I think there's a couple of like one or two quests here. No, I think there's like something like that anyway. All right, let's go to the quest board. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we got the Hungover Picard, or Picard, whatever, by Lucier. 10,000 gold reward. I'm looking for medicine that will cure Picard's hangover. If anyone knows of anything that might work, will you be willing to spare some? I'll be the alley near the trading post. Thanks. Okay, so you would need a Catholicon for this. So I think I have one, don't I? Yeah, I have a few of those, so okay. Alright, let's go downstairs. Lovely the game if you're bad on. Yeah, there she is, so we've seen her a few times. A Picard that loves alcohol? This can't be normal, can it? Although I'm the one that keeps giving it to him, so I suppose my fault, really. Yeah, you're an enabler. Stop it. Oh, looks like you have something to cure the little guy's hangover. So what'd you bring? Yeah, the Catholicon is what we want for Catholicon, sorry. If you give her anything else, it doesn't work and you waste your item. So that's all it really does. Yeah, don't give her anything. No. It's because it cures everything, so. Is this really supposed to cure Picard's hangover? Well, I guess it can't hurt to try it out. Lucia made the Picard drink the medicine. Whee! Did it work? Did it work? Whee, 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 whee. Wow, looks like it worked perfectly. Thank you so much. Here's your reward for a job well done. And we get 10,000 gold for our efforts. Whee! Oh, you're not thinking of drinking again now that we managed to sober you up, are you? Whee, whee, hee, hee. Little one, I think you might have a problem. Dude, you're the one giving him the drink. From now on, there will be no more heavy drinking for you. You hear me? Wow! Is that good or bad? Not sure. Anyway, clean up the hungover Picard. Is there a new dialogue for people here? I'm not sure if that's new. I've taken a break since recording, so. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, we already know about that. A lie! Oh. Beautiful. What? I want to go to this land. They all better love me, and I better have my own gaggle of gals. No. Really? No, there's no tourists in the forest? Huh, that's a little weird. I know your secret, Mucho. Ah, okay, that's the same as before. I'm a Mayan! Yeah, make your own money in your own way. Who calls himself Explorer Beaver, by the way? Huh. It is mysterious. That's why people go in there, right? Oh, so you can impress the girl? Is that why you're doing it? Yep. Well, men will do crazy things for a hot girl. Oh, really? I don't know. Maybe I'll find out and I'll tell you all about it. Alright. Let's head on to the next. Well, I guess I gotta talk to a few more people, see if there's anything interesting. Boy or girl can enter daddy's shop. Okay. As long as you have money, right? Oh. I guess, yeah, your imagination and all that. Yeah, it's really not. I mean, some of the dialogue's interesting, but it's not. No, you're just squishing the cat. I'm really greedy. I want everything. We got to have money. How old is she? We'll never know, will we? Well, it's because of what it's made of, right? Well, I mean, you're the one who... Yeah, well, you're the one who set her up like that, you know. Was it that Willy Wonka song? Sometimes the parents are to blame for their kids' you know, selfishness and whatever, because they're the ones that enable them. So I don't like the look of it. You can't talk to. Well, okay, yeah, I do have problems talking to random people in stores too. I usually don't though. I usually keep to myself. I always have a problem when someone talks to me randomly out of nowhere. I'm like, why are you talking to me? And obviously, like a upstanding member of society, I don't yell at them to get them to stop talking to me, even though I really, really want them to. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world! Well, I do hate dust too, but I don't know if I hate it that much, lady. Yeesh, calm down. Okay, so maybe there is some funny dialogue if you actually talk to everyone again. My bad. Sorry, I'm not one of those people that go through, like, dialogue multiple times. That's kind of true, actually. It's not really a lot of... A lot of children really don't realize, like, what they've done or did to their parents till they get much older, and they're like, man, I was kind of a jerk as a child. You know, I wouldn't say I was a jerk per se, but I was I'm still like this to this day because this is just my mentality on things. I'm such a homebody and like antisocial person that I just tend to disappear in my own world for like days to weeks to months that I won't really, outside of work, I won't really interact with people very much. So like, you know, like, so I won't see family members on a regular basis just because it's just, I just can't help myself. I just really get really mentally tired from talking to people on a regular basis, you know? Oh. Oh, really? She's actually trying to fix the town? Huh. Well, the Romans did actually try to fix well, when they're at the height of their powers, they tried to create infrastructure for their towns and stuff like that. But later on, obviously, that wasn't the case because of the, obviously the Roman Empire expanded too far, too fast, too high. I think that's all the same from before, I think. I don't know why I'm going in the mine again. They've probably done have anything interesting to say. Morning, noon, and night. Does that rhyme? I think so. Well, it'll give me a chance to earn some extra cash, even though it's only a gold per thing. Yeah, sometimes there are days where I feel like I'm trying to work on a project and it just doesn't go anywhere. Outside of these video recordings, and the only time I ever have an issue with those is if I have like a failed run or something like that, where like maybe a technical issue came up and I lost the run, or I wasn't satisfied with the... It doesn't happen too often, but... Why are you still alive? Yeah, they're still playing Evil Hero and all that, so... Huh. Of course not. Let's see, I don't think you have anything for me. I wasn't going to talk to everyone in every town, but sometimes I can't help myself. Sometimes you get funny dialogue, like the lady attacking a speck of a dust or whatever. Oh well, he didn't say anything, so I guess it did work. I'll just check out this town for its dialogue, but I won't go to the other towns to talk to everyone unless they're in the way. Well, some years do. There have been some years where just my life just seems to be the same. Like a year will pass by. Man, did a year go by already? Holy crap! You know what I mean? It just felt like it was just standard everyday, like stuff that I did, and then all of a sudden I'm a year older, and you're like, ugh. That makes me feel old. I mean, I am old. I'm a man. I'm 40. Well, I'm older than that now, so but you know. Oh well, he's in the middle of the forest, so yeah, he's kind of busy doing his own thing. So no one here. We already talked to Griselda, so there's no reason to talk to her. So well, I'm gonna disturb her. She pays me money, dude. I mean, I'll drink tea and coffee, but I've gotten to this point where water's perfectly fine for me. I don't have to drink flavored beverages if I don't want to. It does sound creepy if it's called a mass division. Why would you have something like that, huh? Huh? Okay, well, anyway. Alright, let's head to the Highlands, because there's a mission to do there, so let's see. I was trying to think of I guess it is going to be this one. Okay. Okay. See what everyone has to say here. 2 explorers? Oh, I know. I think I know what you're talking about. Isn't it that random 2 people that have been like following kind of behind us? Oh, well, Mr. Tittles. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the dialogue of towns I'm going back to, so. Quite polite. Well, it depends on the ones you... Yeah, except for the masked ones, of course. Oh, whoops! You let the tourists in! They can't get out! Yeah, I'm not... if a town is already... Well, I'm one of those people that if a town was designed to be a tourist town, I'm fine with it. But if a town was like a small mountain town or whatever, and then all of a sudden becomes a tourist town, then I have problems with, because then the whole integrity of the town kind of collapsed because of, changing drastically for visitors and stuff like that. I don't know. The whole ambiance of the town is to stay as a little town. You know what I mean? And then people start living there, or it gets too big, and then it kind of ruins what it is. I don't know. That's how I believe, anyway. Anyway, we get a new mission here from Ethan. The Celceta. We need we get 2 Celceta flowers. There are a few pages of my favorite notebook that I just can't seem to be able to fill. Would someone be willing to help me fill them? My house is to the left of the mayor's mansion. Okay, we can do that. But I still want to talk to everyone before we leave the town. See what everyone has to say. Oh, that's right. There's no one in here, is there? There is someone in there. I remember. Really? I didn't know that. Huh. Did they eat gold or something like that? Maybe. Well, there's... When did they first introduce gold Picards? I'm trying to remember now. It wasn't one of those where it was at the very beginning type of thing. It was when they'd start doing these 3D redoings of the Ys games. I think it might have been in like the Ys 1 remaster or something like that, or whatever. You know, to have a cute mascot character. You know, all franchises do that every once in a while, just to, you know, either for... Well, Japan's really big about mascots, is really what it is. Hate leads to suffering! Not resentment, it's suffering! Did you not read Star Wars? I was there when the words were written! Okay, maybe not. Maybe a few years later. But still, it's pretty close. Oh. Huh. Now you've got all these conflicts occurring. Well. Anyway, yeah. Japan's a really big fan of mascots in there. Just in anything they have. If you go to Japan, there's like a mascot for everything and every shop and everywhere. Yeah, I know advertising always has a mascot per se, but like Japan is really into like that type of stuff. Like really big into that stuff. Nope. Unfortunately, you've left the gates open. This is what happens when you let them in. Oh, I don't know. Destroy them? Well, I mean, you have visitors now, Romans and stuff like that. You really can't keep everything in this town a secret anymore. Oh yeah, there's really nothing I need to do. I don't need to boost up any of my artifacts. Do I need to buy anything? I'll go to the shop here in a second, so see what the mayor has to say.
Greetings, canonical Adol. Do you have something to report? I'm afraid so.
Kalilka told Aaron about everything that transpired in Danan.
I see, so that's what happened to Rodel Deal. As for Lisa... Grandfather, did you know about Lisa? That she was a descendant of King Clefants? Yes, I did. But that was all I knew. It doesn't sound like you have the time to be standing here talking to me. Please continue to support Lisa as best you can, Adol, and Kalilka as well. I am ashamed that I must depend on you for this matter, but you are truly our only hope.
Alright, Hans. Alright, Luke.
Grandfather, don't worry, leave it to us.
Yeah, sometimes you can go back to old characters and get, like, kind of updates. They're not important for the plot. You don't have to do them. I try to remember them when I can, but the situation seems to be getting more and more serious by the day. Please take care, all of you. But I don't, like I said, I haven't fine-toothed this game with a comb, so you'll have to forgive me. So, I mean, I do like this game, but I try to find a lot that I can because nowadays I don't get to play games as often as I used to, or going back to old games is kind of a rare thing. So I have to kind of 100%, or at least play games as full as I can, because I may never get back to them ever again, as much as I hate to say that. So, yeah, don't think selfish things. Even though everyone's selfish in their own way. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being selfish to an extent, but don't let it supersede to the point of general charity, if that makes sense. Like, there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself and leaving yourself as high priority. Just don't do it all the time, and don't make it the general consensus of your life or whatever. Looks like the girls are still fighting over him. Every man's dream to be fought over by a couple of ladies. I mean, he has some problems, lady. I don't think prayer is going to work in this case. Finish the prayer. Finish it. Yeah. Huh. Is there anyone in here? Nope. Okay. I said the Romans capture the. Oh, okay. Good for us, I guess. I guess where are the explorers anyway? Oh, you got rid of the grave? Ah, but it was an homage to just silly notions that Adol could ever be killed. I mean, do you want the franchise to end? Actually, you know what would be really cool? To have an Old Man Adol game. Where, you know, kind of like Old Man Logan, Old Man Spider-Man or whatever, where, you know, it's his last hurrah, final adventure. Maybe they'll do that if they ever want to finish the franchise or have like a what-if game. I'd like to see an Old Man Adol storyline. That'd be kind of cool, actually. You know, grizzled old man out for one last hurrah before the end of things, you know. Oh, well, anyway. I think, well, I don't know. I think that'd be neat. What? It's a kid?
Hello, Kalilka. Oh, hello, Ethan.
Guy, you're not much taller than that kid is. You're a short kid, short lady, aren't you? You're like just barely above the ground.
We saw your request on the board. What's this about the signature book? Okay, let me explain. See, I was given this notebook by my dad. I don't know why, but it's full of names. Well, almost full, but I'll get to that part in a second. I've been trying to fill out it the rest of the way by talking to different people and asking them to sign their names in it. Huh, that's a pretty peculiar pastime. Yeah, I know, but it's kind of fun. There's a page for every letter of the alphabet, and each page has space for a signature for someone whose name starts with that letter. Unfortunately, there are 3 pages I haven't been able to fill yet. And what letters do those pages start with? One's Q's, one's U, and one's Z. I've spoken to lots and lots of people, but I haven't encountered anyone to sign any of those particular pages. I'm thinking there aren't any people whose names begin with those letters in the Highland. You should go to Africa, dude. And since I'm out here in the local options, I figured I'd try and look for some outside help. Yeah, I guess there are only so many people you can ask here. Exactly. But if you guys are willing to help, I'll bet I can get this finished in no time.
Dude, you're a kid. You got plenty of time to fill out your book.
After all, there's a whole big world out there, and you're making a point of exploring it bit by bit, right? It's a perfect match.
Man, if only Adol could teleport back to all the lands he'd ever gone to. That'd also be a cool game where a open world exploration. Well, I mean, most of the Ys games now are open world exploration, but what I mean is like true RPG style where you can explore the whole world and go back to old lands and see what they've been doing after he saved their lands. That'd be kind of a cool game too, but I doubt they'd ever do anything like that.
That's certainly true. What do you think, Adol? It sounds like a really interesting request. It might be fun. So what do you say? Do we help Ethan get the last few signatures he needs?
Refuse.
You're not interested in helping out? Okay, then if you change your mind, I'll be right here.
I don't know why I thought I'd get Coloco, get a response like, "Hey, why are you making a crying child cry?" Anyway, yeah, we'll do it.
Really, thank you. Here's my signature book then.
Anyway, get a signature book.
Let me know when you got the signatures of peoples who begin with Q, U, and Z. I really hope you can finish it for me.
All right, we can do it. All right, let's take a look. It's not. Is it under key items? Let's see, where is it? Yeah, there it is. Ethan's signature books. Signature filled notebook with Ethan inherited from his father. Okay, so, all right. So what we need to do? Let's see. I thought you could talk to the. I thought you could find out where the travelers were that the Romans had captured. I guess not. Unless I've missed it somewhere. No, I guess not. Okay, well, anyway. Alright, first one is we have to go to Kaznan. He's in the item shop. And these, you obviously can't do these until you, oh yeah, what do you guys have to say? The cows, men are truly not free. Free as a bird. As free as the grass grows. Oh, yeah? I don't know if they know anything. They're kind of stuck forced around with Alonzo, so, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. This is the... No, the item shop's over here, isn't it? Oh, wait, this is the item shop, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Okay. No, that's not him. I thought he was over... Oh, maybe that's... Nope, that's not him either. Maybe I'm misremembering where he's standing at, because he's not too far away from the... He's supposed to be in the... Let's see. I guess I'm just misremembering. Sorry about that. There he is. Ha. I thought he was in the item shop. I was like, where'd he go? I was like, oh, right. I just didn't go over far enough.
Excuse me.
Oh, what is it, young lady? Can I help you with something?
Actually, we're currently working on a quest for another village, and I was wondering if you might tell me your name.
Sure, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't. If someone asked me like randomly to tell me their name, I'm like, I really don't want to tell you. I really don't like giving out my name to people. Weirdly enough, I don't know why. I just don't like. It's like I'm giving them my true name or my soul or something like that. You know. My name is Quincy. Quincy Adams? Quincy Morris? Anyway.
Bingo, if you found someone, could I ask you to sign this notebook for me, please?
Sign like an autograph? Of course, it'd be my pleasure. I'm so glad I practiced in case something like this ever happened. You practiced your calligraphy just in case? Weird. And we get the cue book page filled.
That's perfect. Thank you very much.
Oh, it was nothing. I'm honored to have been able to help. If you ever need anything else, Quincy's always here to help. Ha ha ha. Yeah, now he just turns back to do jack of all trades. And then okay. Now we need to go to Danan has a spot. Let's see. Let's see. The L where. Alright, see, it is. I think it's you? Yeah.
This person's name does start with the letter U. Freda, would you do the honors? It'd be my pleasure. Ursula, do you have a moment? Could I ask you to sign this notebook? Huh? Why? This isn't some magical contract or something, is it? I suppose I can see how you might suspect that. Actually...
Kalilka explains to Ursula about the signature book.
Huh. Okay. Why not?
That's all it took. Filled in the U page of the signature book.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. Hey, no problem.
That's pretty much it for that. So, okay. Now we need to get the U, which is in the Celery Village, which is Zara, the tickle monster herself. So, which, by the way, we can actually have her tickle us while we're there too, because yeah, another missable if you don't get it now. So.
So this girl's name begins with a Z? Would you do the honors then, Ozma?
As you wish. Zara, I have a favor to ask of you, if I may. Would you write your name on this page?
Here? Sure, okay.
Well, that was easy. Anyway, filled in the Z page of the book.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
And that's pretty much it. Alright, filled up all the pages of the signature book. So now we want to get tickled by her, by the way. Yep. Slink away.
Aw, you big me, playing hard to get, I see.
No, we want to do that. Yeah. Please, may I have another? Oh, what's with this translating?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, XP, SP, we're sort.
Oh, you're still not used to this, are you? This is so much fun. Come on, let me tickle you again.
Okay. So we're done with that. So, okay. Actually, we do have another weapon test we can do while we're here, too. Might as well get that done soon. Yeah, the amazing mega weapon. I made a few mega weapons. I'd like someone to test them in actual combat situation for me. If there's anyone who can use a mace or a halberd, it's up for helping me out. Please come to the smithy, Siriu, the advanced blacksmith. Yeah, might as well do this while we're here, so. Okay. Let's see. Alright, this should be the last. This is the last of the, last of the side quests for today, anyway, so.
Hey there. I made a couple of really mind-blowing new weapons I need testing. Fancy lending me a hand?
No.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, I'll be here if you change your mind. No, I just like saying that just to get people's reactions. I just like people getting dour in video games just because I didn't decide to agree to do the quest.
Really, thanks. I suppose it's our turn now. I've heard the weapons here are quite noteworthy. Excellent, I'm honored to hear it, because this is the third time you've helped me, so I'll spare you the details. This time you get to choose between an ultimate mace or an incredible halberd. Which would you rather test? I'm sure it's not choosing. We'll defer to your judgment, Adol.
Okay, so if you choose the mace, you get the incredibly icy if you choose the halberd, you get the incredibly icy halberd. If you choose the mace, you get the extremely death mace, respectively. The halberd freezes you all the time. So if you have an Azure scale charm, that'll prevent you from doing that. And then the mace, if you choose the mace, it really puts a dent in your defense, and there's really not much you can do to stop that. Like, you can equip the best items you can, but you can't really stop it, so at least it's a defense thing and not a status affliction. And really, it kind of just doesn't... In this case, it really just matters on who you use more often, Kalilica, or if you're going to be using Freda, and even then it's not that big a deal. Thing is, if you're trying to go for 100% completion as well as trophy collection, you have to play through the game twice anyway, because you have to basically do the other choices you didn't do the first time you played the game. So hopefully you remember who weapons you got the first time. So if you're trying to go for a trophy completion, you'll have to do it again. So in this case, I'm just going to do the halberd. All right, here you go. Anyway, put up the incredibly icy halberd. This time I want whoever equips it to defeat 5 Medogris Slefs. Not a very elegant name, is that? If only they'd consulted me, you know. Seems like they're going to be tough, too. I've been reading up on them. They sound pretty mean. No idea what they look like or where to find them, though. I only know that they're ferocious and deadly. I want their blood on my steel. All right, calm down, lady. And well, you're the ones who crossed over the Primeval Lands, so I'm sure you'll be able to find them somewhere or another. Best of luck. Okay. All right, let's quit the... Albert, do I actually have a Azure? Yeah, I do. Okay, I thought I did. Okay. All right, and they're in the next area. So let's see. Let me get the reward for the signature book, and then we'll call it a episode. And I'll finish the quest during the next episode, because the enemies are in the next area we're going to. So. And since we're going to fight them on the way there, so it's not a big deal. The enemies are kind of a little difficult. So, I wouldn't say super difficult, but, you know, like all new areas, there'll be extra changes and all that, so. Wow, you actually did it. You filled the last few pages. Let's see what you got. Interesting. I've never seen many names like this before. The world really is a big place, huh? It makes the imagination soar to think about what kind of people these names belong to. Doesn't it, though? Oh, yes, I need to give you your reward. Reward well earned, I might add. Here you go. Anyway, we picked up 2 Celceta flowers for that. I'll treasure the signature book forever. Thank you so much for your help.
That wraps that up.
All right. Quest done. So, yeah. So, I'll complete the weapon quest next time. So... All right, with all the side quests done, we're now ready to head on to our next destination. What awaits us in the Ashen Forest and the Spore? What waits us further into the Ashen Forest within? Find out next time in the next episode of Ys, the Memories of Celceta. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.